You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, Abraham, from Idolatry to Patriarch, Part 3. For reasons known only to God, Abraham was asked to make a sacrifice no parent would want to contemplate. Take your only son Isaac and sacrifice him on Mount Moriah. We've seen Abraham's willingness to obey God when the Lord spoke to this ex-Chaldean. Told to leave Haran, Abraham up and went. Seeing unknown visitors at his front door, Abraham ran after them, bowed down and begged to serve them as if they were long-lost relatives. But now, this child of promise, the one whose birth Sarah doubted, the one who remained after Ishmael was sent away, the heir to everything Abraham had, this child, albeit not an infant, was to be offered not merely as a sacrifice to the God who had promised to make of Abraham a great nation, Genesis 12:2. It's beyond comprehension for any parent to imagine this. There's sacrifice, and then there's this, something miles beyond a grain offering or the dedication of a fatted calf. Yet Abraham obeyed. He didn't inform Isaac immediately of the plan, but merely took a party that included his son to Mount Moriah and built an altar away from his servants. Now it was just Isaac and Abraham, and a task too awful to contemplate or explain. But the angel of the Lord called to him from heaven and said, "Abraham, Abraham." So he said, "Here I am." And he said, "Do not lay your hand on the lad, or do anything to him. For now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me." Genesis 22:11 and 12. Abraham passed the test, without spilling a drop of his son's blood. God provided a ram, Genesis 22:13, and the proper sacrifice was made. This was Abraham's third major test, one that examined the level and depth of Abraham's conversion. That he succeeded says much about Abraham's faith and about the God who responded to that faith. What sacrifice has God asked you to make, or is asking now, that seeks your all? When we understand what the Lord sacrificed to redeem us, sending his only begotten Son, John 3:16, to die in our place, is there too much we could give in return? Our key Bible text today comes from Genesis chapter 22 and verse 2. And he said, "Take now thy son, thine only son, Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon the mountains which I will tell thee of." Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.